Hi everyone, my name is Joe from Mattress Clarity. Today I'm going to be comparing two mattresses, the Puffy and Tuft and Needle mattress. I'm going to be telling you what's similar about the mattresses, what's different, be running through the construction differences and telling you what type of sleeper should get one or the other. Stay tuned. We'll start off by talking about what's similar between these two mattresses. They have the same thickness overall. They both have two layers. They have a pretty similar base layer. And I think the firmness is about the same, at least in the same range. Now let's move on to what is different between these two mattresses. Number one, materials. So Puffy has 4 inches of gel memory foam over a base layer. Tuft Needle has a proprietary foam that they call adaptive foam over a base layer. So the overall comfort part of the mattress is going to be thicker on the Puffy, 4 inches versus 3 inches for the Tuft Needle. There's gonna be some feel differences as well. You're really gonna sink into the Puffy, kind of get that quick sandy memory foam feel that you get from memory foam mattresses, whereas you get more of a responsive, a little bit bouncier, kind of balanced foam feel from the Tuft Needle. Now let's break down the construction of both mattresses and see what the differences are. Starting with the Puffy, very no frills, simple construction. We have a pretty standard base layer of 6 inches, then 4 inches of gel memory foam. It's a pretty soft material, really has that kind of slow reacting memory foam feel. You're really gonna sink into that mattress, get that kind of quick sandy feel. Moving on to the Tuft and Needle now, pretty standard base layer, and then we have 3 inches of a proprietary foam. It's called adaptive foam. It's gonna be more breathable than memory foam. It's gonna have pretty good pressure relief, but it's gonna be immediately responsive, so you can just kind of put your hand in, put your hand away, it'll kind of snap back right into place. So you're gonna feel more like you're gonna sleep on top of the Tuft Needle versus sleeping in the Puffy. So if you like kind of being enveloped by your mattress, maybe the Puffy's the way to go. If you like sleeping more on top of the mattress, Tuft Needle is potentially the way to go. I think the Tuft Needle is gonna be a little bit more breathable. Certainly just having memory foam on top of the Puffy, it's kind of known for trapping heat, so I think the Tuft Needle is gonna be a little bit more breathable. I think durability will be about the same. So really it'll just come down to the type of feel that you like. If you really like sleeping in the mattress versus sleeping on top of the Tuft Needle. Let's talk about differences in firmness and feel. As far as firmness is concerned, I actually put both at a 6.5 out of 10, 10 being the firmest. I would just put a note of caution there. I think the Puffy, if you're a heavier sleeper, this top layer is very soft, allows you to really sink in. Given that there's 2 layers and the layer beneath is very firm, if you're heavier, you may feel it's gonna be a little bit firmer. If you're lighter, you may think it's gonna be a little bit softer. That's not really the case with the Tuft and Needle. It is 3 inches of this adaptive, responsive foam. You don't really sink in as much, so I don't think you engage with that firmer layer underneath just as much. So 6.5 out of 10. As far as feel is concerned, it really comes down to, do you like a memory foam feel that you get from the Puffy where you really sink into the mattress? It's really that kind of slow reacting type of foam versus a balanced foam feel that you get from Tuft Needle where you get some pretty good pressure relief, but it's immediately responsive, so it's easier to move around and feel like you're gonna sleep more on top of the mattress. Now I'm going to talk through how I feel in different sleeping positions on both mattresses. Starting on my back, on the Puffy, I feel like the memory foam is getting to work. It's kind of conforming to the curves of my body. It is a little bit on the soft side. I think there's a lot of that memory foam. So switching to the Tuft and Needle, I feel like it's the more supportive of the two. So I'd probably prefer back sleeping for the Tuft and Needle. Switching onto my side now, I feel like the Puffy really shines here. Just having 4 inches of memory foam really kind of just melts the pressure away. Very good match for me on my side. Tuft and Needle is also a pretty good match, but I would probably prefer the Puffy with side sleeping. Switching onto my stomach now, I feel like the Puffy's a little bit too soft. I feel like there's probably too much memory foam. Probably want something a little bit more supportive, a little bit firmer. Tuft and Needle is a pretty good match there. I would say of the two, I would definitely prefer Tuft and Needle for stomach sleeping. So here at Mattress Clarity, we like to mix subjective opinions with objective tests. One objective test we really like is the pressure map test, which shows exactly how well each mattress relieves pressure. I get down on a pressure map, you'll see anywhere from blue to no pressure, all the way up to red high pressure. What really matters is these side sleeping results. So if we throw up the results here, you'll see that both do a very good job at relieving pressure. Puffy has a slight advantage here. I think that makes sense. It has 4 inches of memory foam, which is a very good material for relieving pressure. I think both can work, but in this particular case, Puffy does relieve pressure just a little bit better.
Hey guys, Martin here to offer a different perspective. Joe's 5'9", 160, I'm 6'7", 230. I'm a heavier person, want to give my experience with these two mattresses. So today, we have the Tuft and Needle mattress and the Puffy mattress here. In terms of firmness, I said the Tuft and Needle was a 6.5 out of 10. The Puffy here was a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Now, my experience is different than Joe, mostly because, especially on this Puffy here, I'm pressing the kind of soft comfort layers and engaging the firmer layers beneath. So, in terms of sleeping positions, moving over to the Tuft and Needle, on my back, I'm actually not getting quite enough support. My hips are sticking in a little bit too far. On my side, I'm also feeling some better pressure relief though on my shoulders and my hips. On my stomach, not enough support. I'm kind of bowing at the hips there. Over on the Puffy mattress here, on my back, I feel a little bit better actually on this mattress than I felt over on the Tuft and Needle. Hip sinker again, not too far, but decent support overall. On my side, I am pressing to the mattress again, feeling some firmness in my shoulders and my hips. On my stomach, not enough support overall. So I think if you're a heavier back sleeper, I'd lean towards the Puffy. Heavier side sleeper, lean towards the Tuft and Needle. If you're a heavier stomach sleeper, you're probably need something firmer overall.
If you sleep with a partner, there's two additional things you're going to want to consider when looking at a mattress. That's motion transfer and edge support. Motion transfer is basically if your partner's moving around that side of the bed, is that motion can be isolated or transfer over to you and possibly wake you up at night. Edge support is basically, can you sit towards the edge of the bed? Can you sleep towards the edge of the bed without feeling like you're going to fall off? So as far as motion transfer is concerned, I would give Puffy the advantage here. Just having memory foam on top, 4 inches of it, does a very good job at isolating motion. As far as edge support is concerned, they both don't have very good edge support at all, but I would probably give Tuft and Needle the slight advantage there. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for, who should get one over the other? As far as who should get the Tuft Needle, I think it's a more supportive mattress. It has more support material versus comfort material. So I think that makes it more appropriate for back and stomach sleeping. I know that was my personal experience, and I think that makes sense as well. I think it's the more breathable of the two. And then I think if you want a more responsive sleeping surface where you want to sleep on top of the mattress rather than sinking into the mattress, that's more of the feel that you get here, and so the Tuft Needle might be the more appropriate choice. As far as who should get the Puffy, I think if you are a side sleeper, it's where this mattress really shines, just having 4 inches of memory foam. It really just relieves pressure quite well. And I think if you've had success with memory foam, you really like sinking into the mattress rather than sleeping on top of the mattress. That's really what the feel is here, so you might want to go with the Puffy in that case. All right, that's basically it. Hopefully I've given you a good overview of what the similarities and differences are. I think the firmness is about the same between the two mattresses, but the feel's gonna be quite different. And I think Tuft Needle is more appropriate for back and stomach sleeping, and Puffy's more appropriate for side sleeping. If you're still a little bit confused, you can just leave a comment below. Tell me a little bit of information about yourself, and I can give you a personal recommendation. If you're just getting started with your research, definitely check out mattressclarity.com. If you wanna see a list of our top picks, simply Google Mattress Clarity Best Mattress. Once again, let me know if you have any questions.